What's going on YouTube? I am back today. I am JT Knows Things. This is my glorious crypto den. And today I wanted to cover a freaking insane event going on. Our debt ceiling has been increased by, and when I say our, I mean the United States. Okay, our government is figuring this economic situation out, and I wanted to cover a specific article and video with you guys about that. But before I get started, I have in total, two things for y'all. One, if you don't know, I am Jake Tullis, or JT. I am a software development consultant with 10 years of industry experience. I also am the asset manager or fund manager of a local Cincinnati hedge fund called Bleeding Edge Capital, where we 100% invest and speculate in the digital asset market. And secondly, you come here to hear from an industry insider and to be reminded that we are early. And this game requires patience, a little bit of faith, and a lot of effort to understand. However, we must maintain our composure and remain calm in all of these tumultuous ups and downs. These are market cycles, it happens. We're long term value investors. We look at the problems, then the solutions. We assess the value of those solutions compared to the problems today, so we get some future potential value growth, and we stick around for the long haul in assets we've spent a lot of time researching. So that's the investing methodology you're subscribing to when you come here. Now, since I've informed all of the newbies and reminded all of the people that keep coming back, I am beyond grateful for you all. We just hit 300 subs, by the way. I am beyond ecstatic. I've been doing this for months and we finally hit 300. I know it's small numbers in the grand scheme of things, but I'm just grateful for the support, comments, all of it. Thank you so much. So now, let's get into it, yeah? We have The Hill, a news source. I want to play a quick video for you all, and then we're going to unpack what he's saying here.
Day before my vote for speaker, because I knew the debt ceiling was coming. I wanted to make history. I wanted to do something no other Congress has done. That we would literally turn the ship. And for the first time, in quite some time, we'd spent less than we spent the year before. Tonight, we all made history. Because this is the biggest cut and savings this Congress has ever voted for. It's not that we're just voting for it. This is going to be law.
All right. So, two things. One, it's the largest we've ever voted on, but there's a lot more money in the world than there used to be. So, new record highs for government inflated spending and cuts and costs is not that profound if you consider they've printed trillions of dollars in the past 36 months. But he does touch on a great point. It is a resounding support for this. If you look here, 314 to 117, more than double the no's the yeses had. So there's a lot of support in the House, and now it goes to Congress, to Senate, okay, to the senators, and they get the vote on this. The important thing to understand is they were going, like, we were about to default on all of our bills. Um, for the very first time in United States history by June 5th. That is why there's this resounding yes. They all have failed miserably at their jobs, so they need to not crash our relationships and economic relationships with other nations. It's also important to know that this is extended through 2025 and would in fact be a bill or law. So with a lot of enforcement, um, they are doing a lot of cost cutting measures inside of this debt ceiling hike as well that y'all may not know about. So they are going to basically claw back a lot of the COVID support and funds. Um, they're going to put an end date to the pause on student loan repayments from Biden. Sorry, college kids. And then also going to make it more difficult to be on government assistance programs, which is pretty incredible. The fact that a California Republican is, stewarding this is pretty interesting. Um, I'll have the link down in the video in case you want to go read it yourself, but those are the big takeaways. What do we as investors need to pull away, extrapolate from this article? Well, the only thing that we need to understand really is that the government's not going to default, so the United States is going to be able to pay its bills till 2025. So this could be an extension of a financial downturn. With the printing of money and the cutting of costs, there's going to be a lot more supply of dollars, which would mean the value of dollar would go down. So sitting on cash is costing you more than it was even 6 months ago, most likely. We also can extrapolate that the United States government could be issuing more bonds for this money, that there could be more debt instruments being utilized by institutions. And we could also see that the de dollarization going on abroad related to this, we're going to most likely see um, an increase in that de dollarization effort and a loss in stability of our national currency over the next 3, 6, 9 months. You have to make sure your money is in place. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but you have to make sure your money is in a place that hedges the dollar more than anything. That's going to be commodities. Obviously, you're here because of Bitcoin. That is a great alternative. Gold, silver, real estate, the basics. And acyclical markets and equities. So energy, food, water, things like that. Sins actually do better in this situation. So entertainment groups that own strip clubs or tobacco, alcohol, those equities tend to do better as well. Everyone stay educated, stay safe, and please be reminded we come here to remain calm and level-headed. We need to understand the market and just react and be patient in our appreciation and diligence in this space. So that's it for me. I'm keeping these short for you guys. That's been the feedback I've received. Again, thank you so much. If you haven't, I would love the sub, but if I haven't earned it, I will keep coming back and providing value to you because you matter to me and this is important to me. I want to provide value. Alrighty. Until next time, everyone, take care of one another. Peace.